Hey everybody, it's me, Jake from jakin.off, here for another episode. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. This week, I am joined by Michael Blanck and Sarah O'Sullivan. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Let them hear it. Michael and Sarah have their own podcast called The Michael Sarah Show. It is available on Spotify and YouTube. Highly recommend checking it out. Fun little time. Make sure you follow those guys on social media as well. And as always, everybody, thank you so much again for listening to this podcast. I really appreciate it. Any 5-star review you can leave is super helpful if you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, please don't leave a review. Please don't do that. And beyond that, guys, follow us on Instagram. jakin.off.podcast on Instagram and TikTok, and send an email with anything you feel like I need to see to jakin.off.podcast@gmail.com. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the episode. Take off with me. Oh, I know it's your fantasy. Jaking off every week.
Dude, I have the perfect way to cut into the episode.
Okay.
So after the theme song, I'll just sing a little bit of the theme song and you just cut out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, won't you jake off with me? Oh, it's my fantasy.
Yeah, dude. All right.
Oh, won't you jake off with me? We're jaking off every week. Take it away, Sarah.
Dude, we jaked off today, dude.
You guys jaked off today?
Yeah, Sarah's got a UTI.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that. I mean, that is true. That's 100%.
Is it confirmed, though?
No, not necessarily. I could still find out you gave me an STI.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll get the culture back in
Lots
2
of
days.
TIs in this relationship,
Yeah.
dude.
No. I keep it wrapped up when I cheat on her.
No.
Just kidding.
You fucker.
No,
I
yeah.
hate you.
This is the classic Michael Sarah banter we've all come to know.
Oh,
about,
yeah.
dude. Yeah.
No, but dude, seriously, we were about to have sex, and then I just kept being like, "Do you want to jake off?"
Yeah, we
and
kept using that pun.
We actually were using the word, and I was like, "Come on, why don't you just jake off onto me right now?" And it jaked.
It worked?
Yeah.
It totally jaked?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, we jaked.
Dude, I went to lunch with my family today, and I just kept talking about how I was going to jake off later.
Wow.
Just wouldn't stop talking about it.
What did they say? What did your dad say?
They didn't react, really.
What is your dad, what are your parents, I'm always curious about this, what do your guys' parents think about, comedy and, your podcasts, or, sort of, the direction of your life to this point? Because you guys are both really young.
Yeah.
So it's even if your parents, you're still at the stage, I feel like, where even if your parents are disappointed, they have this thing that is with them in the back of their mind where they're like, it's just a phase.
Yeah.
It's just a phase. But what do they think? Do you guys have a sense of do they believe in you guys?
Yeah, they're very supportive.
Really?
Yeah, they actually believe in us completely,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
awesome.
Crazy.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom believes in us, I think, the most. Yeah.
Oh, what? You think your mom believes in us more than my mom does?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that's where the uncomfortable parent dynamic comes in. Is you guys are like, no, my mom believes in us more.
Yeah, we're always fighting about our moms. His mom breastfed him until he was 3, so
Whoa,
he's
is that true, dude?
I found
he
that
remembers
out.
the
Wait,
taste.
You found it out
recently.
Yes.
Because, dude, I was signing up.
You tasted some breast milk and you're like, holy shit.
He says he remembers.
No. I don't remember.
And somehow he knows the exact size of his mom's tits to this day. She even got a reduction, and he somehow knows the size of her boobs.
Dude.
I don't know the
It's
size
some
of her
weird
boobs.
stuff,
She didn't get a reduction. Mikey just sucked all the milk out, dude.
They're empty. They're finally barren.
It's so fucked, dude. And he would be the guy to be breastfed until he was 3.
No kidding, dude. Because he looks so healthy.
Yeah.
Okay. Do not encourage him, bro. Do not.
This is my guy.
Dude, you still have a speech impediment, so obviously.
Come on. Don't bring that into it.
No, he always says that people who are breastfed longer are more intelligent.
Don't bring Michael's terrible, disgusting speech impediment.
That's a low blow, guys.
No.
Are you gonna edit that out, Jake?
No.
Edit out the lisp. I mean,
yeah, dude. I'm a really talented editor.
You can edit it
I
out.
can go to places that no editor has ever even dared to go, like fixing the imperfections in Michael's speech, which are glaring.
we actually
dude. I can't even tell what you're saying half the time, dude.
Dude, I have a roast joke that I wrote about you about your speech impediment.
Oh no.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
I say it in your voice too. I do my impression.
I want to hear
If
this.
I ever have to face you in a roast, I'm like, yeah, Michael Blanck has a speech impediment.
What?
That's right. His speech is impeded by his stupid fucking brain.
that would be good. That'd be yeah. Good
I'm sorry, dude. I honestly came up with it. Here's the fucked up thing. I do this sometimes. I came up with it like out of nowhere. I wasn't even like thinking
What
of you.
the hell?
I wasn't even thinking of you. I was just like driving somewhere and I was like, fucking, I got him, dude.
You're subconscious.
Just out of nowhere. I do it to like with other comedians sometimes too. Like, you ever just be like driving and like think of a hilarious roast joke for somebody and be like, I gotta write that down in case I ever face them in battle.
I'll never do a
No.
roast battle is why I don't think about
he
that.
hates
Really?
that.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause-
like them either, actually. I was supposed to do one a week ago or so, but it got canceled and I was like, nice.
Yeah,
so I
dude.
don't have to do it. So I still look like I was gonna do it,
Yeah.
but I don't actually have to. I didn't write anything. I
Oh,
had no.
Oh,
smart.
nice.
I'm terrible. Like if I have to sit down and come up with jokes, like if you were like sit down and come up with a roast joke about Michael Blanck,
Mm-hmm.
I would have trouble because it's like, no, I like Michael.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? I like Sarah. Like I like all these people, and so it's hard for me to like actually like actively think bad things about them.
Yeah.
Unless it's somebody that I like really dislike, and in which case it's hard for me to make it funny because I just don't like them.
Yeah.
That would be cathartic to roast somebody that you hate.
Yeah, I think so too. Who knows though? It also could be like disastrous, like if you had bad blood with somebody.
Oh, it
Oh,
could
yeah,
get emotional quick
Yeah,
for
It
sure.
could get bad.
I roasted Dustin Slintz in a roast battle.
I was there. I judged it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, you fucker.
Yeah, fuck you. No.
No, but it was actually like so much fun because for the entire month leading up to it, we pretended like we hated each other and we talked shit on each other to
Yeah.
each other's faces, behind each other's backs.
Right.
But it was like all in good fun, and it made
Yeah.
me so much closer to Dustin Slintz.
Yeah,
Like,
it
feel
is
like-
nice. They're fun to do. I think that it's for me, it's the prospect of doing one that deters me rather than the actual roast itself. Because like once you get there and you do it, it's like fun. But it's all the build up, and it's like I have to think of these fucking jokes
Yeah.
and like all this stuff, and it's that part is like the work.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the work part. That
We
I
know,
don't
like you work.
Yeah.
What
we
if you
know
get
like work.
humiliated, bro?
Yeah, that too.
Has that ever happened to you?
Not to me, but I mean, I've seen it happen to other people. I feel like I've been on the other end of some humiliations.
Oh
Shit.
shit! Is that why you're the judge?
Yeah, dude. That's my nickname. I'm the judge. Judge Jake.
Judge
Jake.
Judge Jake, dude. This is a divorce court. What would
That's-
you guys, dude? What's the
Ooh.
plan? That's something that I've wondered about.
What?
Not your guys' divorce
Yeah,
necessarily, but like you guys are in a relationship and you have also this like podcast and stuff.
Yeah, dude. The podcast is like our baby.
Yeah.
Like it's trying to save our relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So it was like something you guys did out of like desperation.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah, and it like
You're like, we need something to like glue this
Yes.
together because
Uh-huh.
otherwise it's going to fall apart.
yeah, it keeps me up at night.
Okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense. I was wondering because I watched this thing about this. They were like one of the first influencer like couples to ever exist, like back in the day, and like they're not like comedians or anything,
Okay.
so it's a lot different, but like they were just people who were like, we vlog together, and they're like, that's like our shit, and they blew up. They're like doing, tours, like speaking tours and shit together. And they were like, eventually it got to the point where we were like, is any of this even real? Like, do I even really, like, are we even really in a relationship at this point? Because everything they were doing was about this vlog and stuff.
Oh no, I have felt that way before. For sure, dude.
Yeah.
And it's not a surprise.
Yeah.
Like, Michael and I communicate about that. Like, I feel like back in the winter time, we weren't going on like any dates. It was like every conversation was either about stand up. Yeah, let me just shit on you real quick.
You gotta save money.
No, it was all about stand up, or it was all about the podcast. It was like, and then he would like want to fuck after talking about that for like hours. And I'm like, not in the mood now.
I mean, can you blame him? The boy was breastfed until he was 3. He has a healthy libido because of all his mommy's milk that he drank.
Oh my God. No.
Were you breastfed, Jake?
Dude, fucking hell yeah.
Yeah,
I was.
you look
at
like
me, dude.
it.
Do I look like I was
How
breastfed?
long?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't think. Not nearly as long as you, buddy. I mean, I'm probably not even half the time, and that's probably my problem.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Maybe.
His siblings weren't even breastfed that long.
Really?
No.
I'm the
It's
baby
just
boy,
you.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the idea of, like, you as a grown man with, like, a milk mustache from, like, your mother's breast milk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Michael's hungry.
He wants to drink mine. We
Yeah,
want to,
yeah.
like, once I start breastfeeding,
Of course he does.
we're
Would
going to put
you?
it in his
Of course.
protein shakes.
Would I drink Sarah's breast milk?
Or
No.
just
No.
any
But his
not.
girlfriend.
any.
No, I don't.
You want to drink your girlfriend's?
God, dude, you know what? It's funny because I feel like my girlfriend asked me this exact same question and actually got kind of mad at me because I was like, no.
Dude, it tastes great.
I would have a taste.
It's like cereal
I would have
milk.
a taste. I'm not gonna like have a glass of it. It's not
And
like
laugh.
cereal milk.
No,
That's
have
what
you?
they
When's
say.
the last time you tasted breast milk, bitch?
I mean, it's been years.
It's been 6 months for me personally.
Really?
And it
Where
tasted
did you taste
sweet.
it?
Alyssa.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
Alyssa let me taste some. I tasted some
But it doesn't
prior.
all taste like that.
Yeah, maybe it
It
depends
doesn't
on
all taste sweet.
what you're putting in your body. Like,
Yeah.
probably has a huge effect. But no, I think we'll probably like make it into a fine powder and then like mix it in
Snort
with
it?
his with his protein shakes, or just use the milk for the protein shakes.
What the fuck?
Fine, if you don't want it, I'll take it, bitch. I'll stock.
You guys are gonna
stock
do
up myself.
breast milk protein shakes? That actually sounds like a pretty good business idea.
It's really healthy.
If you set one of those up in like LA or something,
Oh,
you could make a lot of money on breast milk.
Also,
That's
cum
true.
shot face mask.
Yeah, fuck no.
Breast.
no.
Yeah.
I don't think that
No,
women.
yeah.
There's not. I mean, probably gay men.
That just sounds like you want to jerk off on people's faces.
No.
Yeah. Only people that are buying that shit is men, dude.
No, you put it
Yeah.
into a shot glass and then sell it. Obviously.
You're just tagging on what you want to do to the end of the business idea. It's like, yeah, breast
God.
milk protein shakes. And you're like, and we come on their faces.
Yeah, dude.
We come on their faces.
Dude, what is this guy's deal, dude?
Yeah, why are you letting him ride your coattails? Has your mom ever asked you about that? Has
Okay,
your
wait.
mom ever brought that up?
wait, that actually-
Michael's riding your coattails?
No, that actually brings me to where I was gonna bring my point. Actually,
What does that
was-
mean?
I was gonna say I think that your mom is more believing in the fact that both of us are gonna make it, and maybe my mom is more believing in the fact that I'm gonna make it.
Oh, dang. So your mom believes in you, but your mom believes in both of you.
I
Yeah,
think my mom
but-
believes in him too, but whenever she
Wow.
talks about, she talks more about me
Dang.
than like us.
And Michael, how does that make you feel about Sarah's mom?
Dude, Sarah's mom is actually the chillest mom ever.
She's awesome.
She's right.
Yeah.
Like, she's right.
And then I don't know if my dad believes in me because he's dead.
Oh, R.I.P.
Yep.
All right.
So
Bro, just bring that up all the time.
guess we'll never know.
Throw that in my face.
I had to say it once, dude. I've been waiting like 10 minutes.
Dude, your dad has died every day that I've met you.
yeah. Same here, dude.
Every day that I've known you, your dad has died. I've
I
never
agree.
gone one time without you mentioning it.
Yeah.
No lies
Ugh,
are being told.
it's like you're really beating a dead horse, you know?
No. Everything's
You're really
dead.
beating a dead dad.
Dead.
I
Dead.
knew you were going to go there. The full jakin' off experience.
Yeah, dude. I just Googled what does breast milk taste like?
Mm-hmm.
And I found this WebMD article called What to Know About How Breast Milk Tastes.
Okay.
So it says it's natural to wonder about your newborn's taste experiences. That's not what I'm wondering about, dude. That's not what I'm wondering
Yeah,
about.
You're a full-grown man.
Yeah, dude. It's not like it ain't the baby that makes me want to drink it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Michael knows what I'm saying, dude.
I know what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, I want to squirt
It's
it.
the-
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm saying get that baby out of my way.
Yeah.
Quit giving my milk away to that
Yeah.
baby.
Burp that baby into my mouth.
That's disgusting.
Many adults know so little about the taste that they couldn't even guess if breast milk is salty or sweet. Breast milk should be slightly sweet. Okay, there you
Boom.
go.
That's
I
awesome.
fucking
It's a
told
little
you.
sweet. Cereal milk, huh?
It's a little vanilla, yeah.
Vanilla.
I don't know if that's a word, but I'm using it.
And it has everything you need to live. It's the only food where like you could only drink breast milk and you get all the nutrition you need.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. Have they ever thought about giving it to astronauts?
Dude.
Or something like astronauts squirting breast milk out of a tube? Like,
Yeah.
you know, and it comes out in little droplets and they're just like...
Like fake titties.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and it looks like a little fake boob.
Okay, yeah. Let's sexualize
The
it.
mothership.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not sexual. They're eating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it sexual when a baby does it? You
No.
sick fuck? You
No,
sick
it's
fuck?
not. But the way
That's
that Michael talks
disgusting.
about it, he wants this juice for. You said it yourself. It's not
What?
for. It's not because of the baby.
I was being facetious. I'm questionable about even drinking it.
You should.
I mean, like I would, especially now that I know that it's a little sweet.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
sweet. I got a little sweet tooth.
Mhm.
I would taste a little bit, but
Sarah won't let me try anybody else's.
No, he's not allowed
She
to.
but
wouldn't-
then what happens if I like it too much?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Can't-
Nobody ever considers that, you know? It's not just like you drink breast milk once. It's not always that you drink it once and then it's gone. Like you're maybe you acquire a taste.
Dude,
It's
babies
like
were
human,
able.
like human meat.
Yeah.
You can never get another hit.
Yeah, but even babies hate
Babies
doing
stop.
it. If you try to get babies to quit drinking breast milk, they're like cry and
Yeah.
they're pissed and they're mad. That's why Michael did it till he was 3, dude.
Exactly.
He
Yeah.
kept throwing a fit.
Yeah.
Dude, you remind me of like the baby from Grown Ups. Like, do you remember that kid in the first Grown Ups who's like breastfeeding until
Mhm.
he's literally walking and speaking full sentences, which is what a 3-year-old does. Like, he was literally be able to be like, "Mommy,
Yeah.
put your boob in my mouth."
Yeah, dude.
No, they're like, how old is he?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, he's 48 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's only 2 years old though, dude.
Wait, no, that's 4.
No, that's 4. That's 4. Yeah, 12.
Yeah, math.
Cut
you were,
that out.
You were 36
24,
months.
40. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
4
4.
months. That's even older than you were. Wait, were you 4?
No,
or 3?
that's from the movie. That's from the movie.
Oh, from
no,
the movie.
dude.
I was 3. My cousin was bragging recently about being breastfed until she was 2. She's like, oh, guys, I was breastfed till I was 2. And I was like, guess what, bitch?
Who gives? What is this bragging
Yeah,
rights?
it is a hilarious thing to brag about.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude, I fucking never ate real food for a long time.
No, I
loved my mom's tits.
I ate
Yeah.
real food. Like, apparently by the end, Sarah knows this. It was just like
No,
every
yeah.
now and then when I was a little hungry, need a
Yeah.
little pick me
Just
up.
for fun, you know.
Yeah.
Just so she could pop her little boobie in your mouth, you know.
Yeah.
Just for fucks. She just wanted you to suck on it.
I don't know.
Your
Do you
dad
think
is
that,
just-
I mean, I don't want to be like too offensive here, but do you think that maybe there's a chance that it wasn't necessarily that you wanted to do it, but maybe your mom just kind of liked it a little
100.
bit, dude?
Yeah, I mean, I'm her baby, so it's her
Yeah.
last time ever doing it. But also, she did say I threw a fit. But then she
Yeah.
said I got over it after like half a day.
And she
Yeah.
and she also was like, yeah, that boy knows how to suck a titty.
Yeah.
She's like, let me just say, his dad could learn a thing or two.
He barely sucks tits nowadays, though. What
Yeah,
happened?
because they're always
he
dry.
never wants to suck them. Whatever.
He's sick of getting bummed out and you know, like not. He's sick of not getting what he wants.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
They're teasing
Your
me.
dick is dry until like
Wow. Oh my god.
until like 10 minutes or so.
Crazy.
Honestly, less than 10 minutes.
You guys are wild.
I get him off in like 5.
Wow. Why do we need to know that? Nobody on this podcast wants to know that. This is a
Sarah.
classy establishment.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. This is jaking off. We don't just talk about coming.
yeah. Taking off, dude.
This is
Sarah, honestly, that was very unladylike.
Yeah.
This is why we mainly have gentlemen on this podcast.
Yeah, this is why this is pretty much a boys only zone.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
god.
I'm just joking.
No.
It's a boys only zone because girls won't come over.
Oh my god.
Girls won't come here.
Yeah, that one Titanic
just kidding.
expert. That was
Oh, Lacey, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. That was a great episode.
Yeah, that's fire.
That was a
Shit.
top-notch shit. Check it out if you haven't had the chance.
Okay.
They went on a thing to pull up a piece of the Titanic when they were a child.
yeah.
Wow.
Like a mission, like they went on it was a cruise attached to like a scientific expedition.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and so they have like all this like stuff from that, and they're obsessed with the Titanic, so they know a ton about it. And then that submersible exploded,
Yeah.
and so we were like, "It's time,
Taking off. Time to make some money off of this tragedy.
dude,
Yeah.
exactly." Honestly, I don't view it as a tragedy that much.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like those people had what was coming to them
Yeah,
a
dude,
little. bit
rich
too.
people should be dead. No.
No. I don't even think that it's like. It's that they were rich. It's that they were like they had so much hubris, dude.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Not
Oh my
necessarily like
God.
the people on the like that were passengers, but the guy who made it, dude. One of the co-founders of that thing recently came out and was like, I want to start a mission to colonize Venus.
Yeah, I
And it's
think I
just like,
heard
dude,
about that.
What the hell?
Fuck are you talking about, dude? You couldn't even get to the Titanic.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want to go to Venus? It's 900 degrees Fahrenheit on the surface of Venus, dude.
What the fuck?
It's a gas. It's like the atmosphere is made completely of gas.
I guess it does have an atmosphere.
Yeah.
So maybe if you fucking get that shit under control.
Dude, you can't even go, like, what could you wear? Like, what food could you grow?
I feel like you'd have to
It's
send
900 degrees Fahrenheit on the surface.
you'd have to like send some kind of fucking spaceship in there without any humans with like a bunch of fucking
Yeah, it would have to like attach itself like into, and you would just have to live in that building, and then they would hopefully send more. But then
What
it's
if
like,
they-
what's the next step? There's nothing that you can do
yeah.
besides just land more shit because you can't get off of the spaceship because you'll die.
What
It's
if you just
900 degrees.
What if you just nuke the entire planet, wait 80 years, see what happens?
Yeah, that's always
Yeah.
that's the solution in my
I mean,
mind.
honestly, it might be better than whatever idea this other dude is cooking up because
Yeah, it's probably better than the Titanic mission.
Yeah, I don't think another submersible is
Yeah.
gonna do the trick, dude.
Yeah. Do you think the aliens are coming?
No, I think that aliens have been here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we have evidence of aliens like having been to Earth, but I think they've long given up on us. I don't think that.
Dude, there's
they're,
so much publicity about him these days. It's scary. It's like, are they trying to get us ready to learn about fucking aliens?
I think that no matter what, it'll be a huge problem because the existence of aliens disproves so many people's people's beliefs that are like fundamental to like who they are.
Yeah.
Especially people with like deeply held religious beliefs.
Yeah.
That it not everybody that's religious, but a lot of people that are religious, it disproves what they believe. That aliens exist disproves what they believe, and so that will create like just absolute panic, dude.
yeah.
So I definitely think that there's an aspect of that kind of stuff that is like we gotta kind of soft land this shit. But I think that the revelation is going to be that aliens, like, we recovered evidence of aliens a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
And like a lot, I bet that we would maybe, I don't think that a lot of our technological advances, but maybe some of our technological advancements are like due to discovering like technology foreign to this world,
mm-hmm.
you know? And I think that it's stupid when people are like, shut up. Like, that's not, like, how could you know? And it's like, well, I don't know, but it's fun to think about.
Yeah, I just think it's, like, small-minded to think that there isn't other, like, life forms out there other than Earth. But I kind of Michael doesn't like me telling this story at all. What?
Wow, dude.
Are you gonna
very
talk
controlling. Very controlling. Sarah's mom is not gonna like to hear about that.
They go.
No wonder she doesn't believe in you.
It's just the last time I told it in front of his family, he made me look like a fool. But
wow.
but it's about how, like, I feel like I had an alien experience as a child.
Really?
Yeah, but
that's exactly what this podcast is all about. So this is a safe place for you. I'm not gonna let Michael make you feel that way.
Thank you, Jake.
Yeah, I won't make you look like a fool on Jake Off Nation podcast.
Okay, I appreciate that. Well, and, you know, I don't remember all this fully, and it could have totally been something else. But basically, I used to go to Girl Scout camp when I was little, like every summer for an entire week. And I just have this one extremely vivid memory, and I don't have a lot of memories from this time in my life, but it was where I was sleeping, like, in a cabin type deal with, like, 3 other girls. And then I was, like, awoken from my sleep to, like, this, like, big bang. But it, like, made me feel like my body, like, sunk into itself a little bit.
Yeah.
And then everything turned white. So everything outside of the cabin, like, turned white. And it was, like, coming in. And then it felt like a third person experience where, like, I could see the cabin, like, going up in the air. And then but, like, that's all blurry. And then I woke up from this experience, like, in the cabin next door.
Oh.
And there was, like, too many people in the cabin for whatever, Michael, whatever.
What is the...
Because, like, I don't know. I feel like I tell it differently, like, every time I tell it. But that's...
So, but the gist of the story is that there's this white flash, you kind of have this out-of-body experience, and you woke up... like, for real, you woke up in the cabin next door.
Yeah, that's what okay, whatever, Michael. Like, there's, like, multiple ways that, like, it plays out in my head, and that's one of the ways that it plays out. And then the other way that it plays out is I come out of my cabin and go into the other cabin to be like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, okay.
With everybody. Yeah. But it was just...
Did anybody else have, like...
It was just the 2 cabins. My cabin and the cabin right next door that I feel like I woke up out of. But now I can't remember if I, like, went over there to fall asleep because, like, we were all scared, but...
Did everybody else, like, have a similar, like, they saw the flash and, like... Okay, so it's like, this didn't just happen to you.
No, it happened to, like, 8 people, including me.
Wow. And how old were you guys?
I was like, I'm trying to remember if my dad was alive, because that's usually how I determine my age.
Perfect.
I don't think...
Shoehorn it right back in.
Yeah.
There it goes.
I think I was 9 or 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's, like, old enough. That's like when you're old enough to be aware that some weird shit just happened.
Yeah.
And people can't just be like, no, it was just adults having fun or something like that. Like, that's when you're of the age that you're like, nah, dude, some fucking aliens just came.
Yeah. So then
some aliens.
So then,
Michael, you just look so skeptical, dude.
No, he is.
I mean, no, I believe you.
No, it's okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't. I don't get what I would gain from telling this.
This is so unconvincing, dude.
Every time she tells she tells it different.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
I knew
she
what
already
you were
copped
thinking.
to it. Yeah,
like
she already explained.
Honestly, Michael's previous skepticism has helped you have a response in the story pre-built into potential skepticism.
Exactly. I already know.
In a way, even though he's a huge asshole, in a way he's helping you.
Thank
kind
you.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome, baby.
No, but I like last year I watched Untold Mysteries.
Okay.
And they did stuff on aliens.
But are they really untold if they're telling them?
Or is it untold or what was it? Unsolved. Sorry.
Okay,
they were told. They were Unsolved Mysteries, and like the biggest proponent that was common in all of them was missing time. Was like not unexplainable, like hours passed.
That's
and then,
a really common thing in alien abductions.
And being put in places that they weren't previously in. Like if they were in a car, they're now in the back seat when they were really in the driver's seat, you know, that sort of shit. But yeah, who knows?
That's really interesting. I've never had like an alien experience, But I have like listened to a lot of different people's different people talk about like they're like I got abducted and all that stuff. It's just as interesting to me because I think of course it's possible. Like why wouldn't it be possible if I think that aliens exist? Like then I could imagine them like wanting to abduct people to like study them or whatever. We do that to animals all the time. People do that to other beings. So it's just sort of like really easy to imagine that happening. But I don't know. It sounds scary. It sounds creepy.
Yeah, and I don't claim
What do you
being
think
abducted.
is going to happen if the aliens...
I think that
if they come and they like if they reveal themselves, like what do you think the nature of it is going to be? I'd love to hear both of your guys' opinions on this.
I feel like the only reason why the aliens would like really reveal themselves, because I think that they've been here for a while too. I feel like the only reason would actually be because of like global warming or like humans causing so much destruction to Earth to the point of like no return. I feel like they would come and step in because I feel like
you have like this idea of them saving all of us from ourselves, kind of.
Yeah, I kind of have that too.
Really?
Yeah, like they prevent us from nuking ourselves.
That's interesting. I've never really like they step in the last minute, like some Lilo and Stitch ass shit.
Yeah.
Where there's like this federation of aliens that are like, stop humans.
You're about to kill everybody.
Yeah, you're about to kill everybody. Yeah, I feel like I kind of think of them that way as they have the ability to stop us if they wanted to. But my theory is that they're like, nah, dude, that shit is not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, I think that they probably, like, if they're at that level where they can travel, like, super far and fucking, like, have all this technology and shit, like, why would they fuck with any of this? Like, we've, like, just repeatedly again and again have just, like, fucked up, like, everything.
Yeah, I think we're like monkeys to them. So, like, even if they revealed themselves to us, we wouldn't be able to grasp it.
Right. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I think that's exactly, like, the crux of why I think that is. Because they have to know at this point that it's like, a race between us, like, maturing enough to be able to handle aliens existing and us destroying them ourselves, you know, and the entire world. And I think that it's pretty clear which is going to happen first.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Nuclear holocaust.
Yeah.
I sure
Or
hope
just
not.
global warming just slowly cooking us, you know? Just giving us the old melted earth special.
The slow burner.
I feel like it's
the
all
slow burn.
Yeah. Even though they have, like, you know, if they are real and all this stuff, have so many, you know, technological advancements and capabilities, I feel like it's a domino effect. So if something really bad happens to our planet, then that could somehow affect the rest of the solar system.
And I also think that there is not enough thought given to the fact that maybe they just want to, like, come and enslave all of us and, like, do fucking, like, fucked up shit to us just for, like, the fact that they're pieces of shit. Like, they might not even be, like the aliens who come here could be the biggest pieces of shit from, like, the other alien civilizations. Like, they could be running away from, like, you know, maybe they're fucking terrible criminals or something.
Like drunk driving, crashing our planet.
Yeah.
And then we just assume they're the god.
Exactly, dude. Like, that's the whole thing is like I think everybody, like, always assumes that the aliens who come here will be, like, the good, like the alien government or something like that. But it also could be, like, you know, fucking
Christopher Columbus type shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yes. There's a bunch of aliens out there that are like, there is no Milky Way galaxy. That's India.
The galaxy is flat.
I feel like women would be, like, safer, but also, like, not as safe in the same way. Like, I feel like the aliens, like, I feel like men would be less valuable to the aliens, so they would keep the women, not kill them off. They'd use them as, like, hosts for, like, breeding and shit. But then at the same time, we'd be getting taken advantage of more. You guys would just die.
Terrible. There's no, like, good scenario. I think that also there are, like, some people, because there's a whole section of UFO sort of culture that is dedicated to, like, erotic alien encounters and
my
like
God.
alien happenings. So there are like a lot of people who like their dream is that like these aliens come here and like they just like we all just like fuck. We all just like fuck aliens. Or like you can like read they do it with aliens, and then there's also people who do that with like Bigfoot.
Oh, they want to
Like
fuck
there's
Bigfoot.
people that want to fuck Bigfoot.
I could see that more.
What?
Big feet. You know what they say
He's a
about
big
feet?
boy. He's a big hairy man.
He's a big hairy like.
It all sounds good to me.
Wow.
Dude, I think you get a disease from an alien. I heard about this guy like handling an alien body, like a crashed alien body, and then he died from a disease.
Wow.
Just like Christopher Columbus, all the fucking Native Americans, like 90% of them died from disease.
Yeah, no, that is a great
So-
point, Michael. Is that the aliens could bring diseases
Yeah, true.
that we don't have
Yeah.
immunities to,
Mm-hmm.
and vice versa. Like they could get diseases here, but
yeah, that'd be so funny.
the idea would be like, I guess like the idea maybe is that they would like they have advanced like medical technology and can take care of
Yeah.
themselves better or something.
Yeah.
That's interesting, dude. What do you think? Like an alien disease?
It said
It would
bacteria.
be crazy to be the first person to get an alien disease.
It might have already
Yeah.
happened.
I feel like
It
it'd be
could have already
some
happened.
radiation type shit.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Like it just like withers you away.
Yeah.
This is depressing, dude. This is really sad.
Well, I love jaking off,
Yeah,
dude.
I love jaking off too.
So you guys would fuck Sasquatch?
Oh my God.
You guys
Only
would?
doggy. Only doggy.
Only
son.
doggy.
Jesus Christ. Why is
There's
that
some
worse?
really good. There's some really good Sasquatch erotica like novels and stuff
Of
that you can
course.
read. It's some of it's graphic and like fucked up, but
It better be.
you know.
Dude, what if the aliens were like racist or homophobic?
Dude, that's what I think. What if they show
That'd
up?
be funny.
What if they show up and they're like, we are fundamentalist Christians.
Oh my God.
Like we believe in all the exact same stuff you do, literally to a T. And dude, can you imagine the like just cascade of awfulness that would ensue after all these people are like, we were right.
I would convert.
Yeah.
I would be more likely. I'd be like, wait a second. This happened on your planet too? Fuck it. Dude, I could see Jesus being an alien for real too.
Yeah. Maybe that explains the whole supernatural
Walking on water.
powers. Were you guys raised religious?
I went to Catholic grade school and high school and preschool, so yeah.
Yeah. So the answer is
In
yes.
that order too.
But I didn't believe in God. Like when I was a little kid, obviously, like we all were like believed in God, but like I was really early to be like, yeah, I don't really give a shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm.
I don't
Nice.
hate it. Like they didn't force it down my throat, so I don't hate it.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of indifferent.
Right. Like they didn't instill it into you enough that you still believe it,
Yeah.
but they also didn't try to instill it into you enough that you like it like ruined your life.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Sarah, I feel like that happened to her a little bit.
Oh, really?
I feel like I mean I grew up, my dad was a Catholic, my mom was
Gotcha.
agnostic, but now she's
There
a
you go.
Buddhist.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So and that happened when I was in high school. She became a Buddhist. But
That's an interesting like high school mom to have.
no, yeah, she's
Yeah.
the bomb, dude.
That's sick. Yeah.
But after my I'm about to tell you so many tragedies, but
There you go.
basically
Go off.
after my house caught on fire, I
Wow.
moved. Yeah, look at me again. I moved in with my grandma.
What
for
is this, a Lemony Snicket novel?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to be this way, dude. I just have like the perfect come up story.
Yeah.
But yeah, I moved in with my grandma for like a year and a half, and she made us go to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it like my churchy that started.
And how old were you?
See, I think I was 9 at the beginning.
So you're 9, your house burns down, you move in with your grandma.
And then 11, my parents get divorced.
Damn.
And then, or no, 10, my parents get divorced. 11,
Yeah.
my dad kills himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like 2 years of like mayhem. But she just said shit that never made sense. She would always be like, God loves everybody, like that he forgives all. And then she'd be like, like a week later, but if you don't believe in God, like you're going to hell.
Yeah.
And so it just didn't add up. And then after my dad died, his like family's, you know, all Irish Catholic, and I guess a very Catholic belief is like if you take your own life, then you're going to hell.
Right.
So people told me when I was 11 after losing my dad that my dad was like, they were so sorry for me because my dad was in hell now.
Oof.
So ever since then, like.
Did it leave a bit of a bad taste in your mouth?
No, yeah, for sure. For fucking sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal, man.
So.
I would only tell an 11-year-old that if it were the truth.
They probably thought it was the truth. Dude.
No, they definitely do.
Yeah.
That's wild, but it is like a contradiction that exists where the whole thing is like if you just say you're sorry, then like God forgives you, but there's also like this whole thing but also if you don't say you're sorry soon enough, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, dude, what?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to that nice guy before? Huh?
Eternal hell is what they say.
Yeah.
Jewish people don't believe in hell.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't
Love it.
believe in hell.
I think heaven and hell are like place on earth type of thing.
Dude.
And it got
Yeah.
lost in the translation.
You're always saying that, dude.
No, I'm not.
That's like you're saying,
He
dude.
Yeah,
wakes up
dude.
in the morning and says
Like
that.
heaven and hell is a place on earth.
It's true. And if you sin, as in like you do all the wrong things, then you're going to be living
Yeah.
in hell. Your life's going to suck.
Yeah.
And if you're nice people, then you're going to feel good on the
Yeah.
inside type of thing.
Yeah. It's nice. It's good. It's like a good message under the right conditions to like tell people like, yeah, if you're a good person, like good things happen to you, you know?
But under the
That's like
wrong
Buddhism.
conditions.
Yeah. But then the bad part, I think, is when you're like, but also all these other people are bad. And
Yeah.
if you don't change their minds,
Yeah.
they're going to go to hell.
Oh my god.
And not
dude.
to mention all the child
Yeah.
rape.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah,
how
the
did
child rape
Jesus
is
Christ.
pretty bad. That's probably the worst part, I would say.
Yeah.
Mhm.
About the whole thing is the just massive amounts of cover-ups. Dude, there's the archdiocese in San Francisco. I wasn't going to bring this up
Okay.
on this podcast, but now that we're getting into it, they are filing for, I believe they're filing for bankruptcy because they have something, it's like 50 or, it was either 50 or 500, let's see, like open cases of, or open accusations of child abuse
Jesus Christ.
in the San Francisco area, under the San Francisco Archdiocese. Facing sex crimes, 500 lawsuits.
That's so fucked up.
That's
dude.
fucking insane. And dude, the thing that blows my mind about this, because I talk about this a lot on this podcast, Michael listens to it, so he knows. The people who believe that they're like this massive pedophile conspiracy and stuff, and it's like, dude, right here.
Yeah.
It's
No.
like, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Like, you're correct.
Mhm.
Point it in the right direction. 500 lawsuits, dude.
Yeah.
Of people
yeah.
being like, this,
But-
like, these people touch my kids.
Don't you think Epstein Island also?
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
No, dude.
They don't
yeah.
discredit.
It's like, it's an acknowledgement of, like, the fact that it's interconnected.
Yeah, it's fucking
that, like,
everywhere.
That, like, it's not divorced from, because the thing that people believe, right, is that there are, like, all, like, this concentration of pedophiles among the elite in our society, but like the reality is that there's fucking pedophiles in all different levels of our society, and like they are like constantly covered up for, like by every like real like institution, you know what I mean? Because people don't want to deal with this stuff,
Dude.
So
Yeah, no, there
it's
was.
gross.
I'm not gonna like say like specifically names or anything, but let's just say there was a death in my family,
Yeah.
and when it came to who the priest was gonna be at the funeral, there was a lot of fights regarding having the specific priest because some members of my family had experiences with this priest, and it's just crazy because they're like grown-ups at this point, and this priest has still been practicing blah blah blah, and it's just like
and it speaks to like, because I think that people oftentimes view those types of things, like this sort of like cover up that happens for these kinds of things, as like it's just bad people in charge like doing the cover up. But it really, what it is it's like it's a broad consent from a lot of different people that are saying that we don't need to acknowledge it. It's members of our own families and stuff, even, you know what I mean? And so that's what I think the sort of like QAnon like style conspiracies and stuff get wrong is that it's not like just a few bad guys that are like doing all this terrible stuff. It's a few bad guys, but then all of these people around them that either aren't able to speak out and do the right thing or are unwilling to speak out and do the right thing. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean that that's not the same as like molesting a kid, but it's it's like it's passively like saying that that's okay.
Yeah, it's like the bystander effect or whatever you call it.
Not to get like too fucking on my high horse.
That's why we started this podcast.
No.
Yeah, not to get too off topic. I didn't want to detract too much from the breast milk talk.
Yeah.
Speaking of children,
dude,
Speaking of the Holy Sacrament.
when I was a kid, my dad beat up a pedo for me. He went to jail for it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was my neighbor.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people whose neighbors are pedophiles.
That's
My
accurate.
parents talk about this dude that lived like right by us when I was like a baby. I had just been born, but my brother was like 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember his name. I think it was like Richard or something like that.
Sounds like a pedo.
That's a pedophile's name if I've ever heard him. So he would always try to like get my brother, who again is like a 2-year-old kid. He'd be like, Sam, like come over and play Nintendo at my house and stuff.
Yeah.
And like eventually like my dad and like a couple of the other neighbors were like, hey, you fucking shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's not how my dad sounds, but
Yeah.
They were like, our kids aren't playing your little Nintendo.
Fuck yeah, dude. All the fucking guys in the neighborhood getting together to go kick some guy's ass. There's nothing better, man.
Dude, they're one of the guys who lived in the neighborhood at the time was he was like a radio guy at one of the country music stations, and one time they were having a block party, and maybe like there was a Chiefs punter who lived in the neighborhood too. And my dad and a couple of the other neighbors were like hanging out, and this Chiefs punter was there for some reason, and they said he was just like a huge prick, like he was being mean to the kids kind of and stuff. And so my dad and like some of the other guys from the neighborhood are like we could fucking kick his ass. Like he's a punter, dude. Like beat the shit out of this guy. Like let's fuck him up. Let's fuck up this punter. He's being mean to
awesome.
us. And so they were gonna beat the shit out of the Chiefs punter. So that's how little respect you get if you're a professional punter. In the NFL.
Yeah.
Is there dudes in your neighborhood who are like, maybe we should fuck that guy up?
Yeah. I mean, our current punter is not helping the image. He's got like long hair.
Tommy Townsend.
Yeah.
He looks cool though.
Yeah, he's kind of cool.
He looks cool. I think that this guy was like thought that he was like holier than thou.
Yeah.
It's like you fucking punt. Dude.
Yeah, put him in his place, bitch.
You know?
Dude, I would do that too if I were a punter though.
Yeah,
just be a dick to kids. I'd be like, I play for the Chiefs.
What the fuck, guys?
Yeah,
What the hell?
that's the thing though. I was thinking about this because of the Lizzo shit.
I'm
what
so
happened
sad.
with Lizzo? It's a bummer, dude. Because I
know.
liked Lizzo's music a lot, and I do feel like she caught a lot of flack, but I feel like a message of it's okay to feel comfortable in your own body. Like I don't see anything wrong with that, but I do think that it's a classic case of when you get so famous or so rich to a certain point, you don't have to be nice to people anymore.
Yeah,
you just get to treat people however you want.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like where your true colors kind of show, because clearly she's a huge piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So unfortunate. I've been to her concert before. She was my mom's favorite
Really?
artist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, didn't you say you cried a bunch at the Lizzo concert because it's like so inspiring?
Yes, I cried uncontrollably, like just because I'm like, this is beautiful, like what she's doing, and then I hear about all this stuff, and I'm like, damn, like
I wish I could take my tears back, Lizzo.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Michael, when's the last time you cried, dude?
Dude. Let me tell you, I haven't cried since I was a baby. I probably pooped my pants.
Yeah, the last time you cried was because you weren't getting any breast milk.
Yeah. After I threw that fit, I realized it was time to grow up.
Yeah, you put the tit down and grew up.
Yeah, I don't know the last time I cried.
Really?
I mean, I'll
remember.
shed a tear if I see something really sad. And then
Like
I'll be
what?
like,
rarely. I've
like
not.
what?
I've
like,
never
dude,
seen
one time
that.
I actually watched a movie, like really sad movie not too long ago called like A Man Named Otto.
Oh. No.
It's on like Netflix now, but it's like a dude who's like trying to kill himself. It's Tom Hanks. It's actually fire, but I definitely teared up during that movie.
Yeah.
Nobody noticed, thank God.
Yeah, dude, you couldn't. Your rep couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
If you fucking,
Yeah.
if they saw you crying out here.
Definitely don't
destroyed.
publish this part of the podcast
Yeah,
too.
I'll bleep it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
please.
Yeah, I'll bleep it out. That whole like 45 seconds of you talking will just be like one long beep.
I'm so turned
Perfect.
off right now. The idea of you crying is
It's
so
fucking
disgusting.
I think it's fucking disgusting.
yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
I mean, I don't think that men should cry ever,
No.
but certainly not at a movie, and certainly not about a movie about a guy killing himself.
Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
cry.
I
Not
mean,
even
what's the
sad.
big deal?
No, yeah. I'll cry with my dick all over pussy. You know what I mean, bro?
Oh
I ain't gonna
God.
cry with my eyes.
Oh, this guy just tells it like it is.
Yeah.
That's all, you know?
Put
Yeah.
that on Instagram, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Put that in your little fucking poetry book,
Yeah.
dude.
Letting everybody know he fucks.
Dude, how's
Yeah.
the reels going? You got any listeners?
Yeah, dude. I get, like we're slowly growing, dude. Jakoff Nation is ever expanding. We actually are thinking about instituting a one-child policy similar to what China had.
Oh my god.
Because we don't want to expand too rapidly, you know?
No, understood.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love.
It could get out of hand, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I love Jakoff Nation. I was telling this guy at the open mic, Kyle, I was like, yo, dude, Jake's podcast is sweet. And he's like, are you fucking with me? Because I actually heard that from somebody else.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's like,
dude.
Andrew Yonke also said it slaps.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I
No
love
biggie.
this.
Now
That's
we're just
tight.
sitting around and
Yeah.
jaking each other off.
Well,
Yeah.
dude, you guys have your own podcast.
Yep, we
too.
do.
Why don't
Indeed.
you, yeah, dude, talk
The
a
Michael
little bit
Cera
about that.
Show.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully some of them are watching right now. And
True
if
dat.
you are, you should give this a 5-star
dude.
review.
Yeah, fucking 5-star it, baby.
Mhm.
Subscribe, like.
Join the Jakoff Nation.
Yeah, welcome to the Nash.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Nash, dude.
And also from the Jakoff Nation, come over to our podcast.
Yeah,
Give us
dude.
a listen.
Come over to
Yeah.
Michael Ceraville.
Yeah. If you like what you see, it's a little
Mhm.
different. We have like a slideshow.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
It's fun. I like
Yeah.
your guys' podcast, and you
Thanks.
guys have great chemistry. You know,
Thanks.
Thank
I can
you.
I can tell why Michael's mom believes in both of you, and Sarah believes in Sarah.
Yeah.
No.
Sarah carries.
No, my mom believes in Michael too, but
Yeah, for sure.
she
No,
just talks
definitely
more
just
about
like
me.
not nearly as much.
No.
No. My mom definitely believes in me more than she believes in Sarah.
I just think
Yeah.
maybe my
Yeah.
no.
Of course.
My mom believes in me more than you, bitch.
No, bitch, no. My mom,
Dude, call her right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call your mom right now.
Mom.
dude.
Probably
Who
be
do
like,
you believe in more, me or Sarah?
Yeah.
Sarah's right here.
Sarah's right.
Go ahead.
yeah.
We could call my mom. My mom believes in you fully. I think it's just when she's talking about my future plans, she doesn't want to tie a man
Yeah,
to me and all
Michael's
of them.
not in them when she's talking about what her plans for your
Yeah.
future
Well,
are.
She's
because
like-
not
She's
all
like,
my
yeah,
success.
so Sarah, when you like grow up and like dump that piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Dump that stupid piece of shit.
When you find a man that's worth a husband material.
Yeah, when you find an actual co-host of your podcast,
Oh
my
that'd be
God.
great. She'll be like, you'll be doing so good.
No, I couldn't do without
You'll
him,
have
bro.
somebody who's a good co-host who's actually handsome.
Yeah. And over
Her
6
exact
foot.
words. Yep.
Yeah, but what, dude? Where? So people can find your podcast everywhere.
Just YouTube and Spotify.
Just YouTube and
Yeah.
Spotify.
Also TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, where can they follow you at on TikTok and Instagram? That's what was my next question.
Just search the Michael Cera Show.
Yeah.
No spaces, or you can do spaces. You'll probably find it either way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Hell yeah.
And then my socials are all just, I'm pretty sure @osully_7, but I did just start a SoundCloud,
Wow.
but it's
okay.
under an alias rapper name of mine, and I'm
What is that?
Lil Coochie.
Okay, there
Yeah.
you go. Yeah.
Lil Coochie, and all I do
and you're
is
gonna rap?
Well, I want to rap, but
I've been like, there's not enough blonde white girls rapping.
dude, thank you.
Facts.
Same thing. No, I am mostly posting parodies
Yeah.
of songs.
There you go.
that I've written.
Okay.
She's
like,
like,
what? What's one?
My favorite one is Dildo, and it's a parody of
Dildo?
Halo by Beyonce.
You okay? Give us a little taste. Come on.
Okay, well, you know that part where in Halo it's like, hit me like a ray of sun. Instead, it's like, hit me like a fire hose, come burning in my eyes. Grab the fucking eye drops. I think I'm going to die. And yeah, so.
What's the chorus? It's like, I
um,
can see your
dildo,
dildo.
dildo,
Nice,
dildo.
yeah,
I
hell
can
yeah.
feel your dildo, dildo,
I love shit like
dildo.
that.
Yeah.
I like come up with songs all the time. I have I do a remix to the remix to Ignition by R. Kelly.
my
If you'd like to hear it.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Let me get that toot toot. Let me hear that beep beep. R. Kelly songs in my head, but he pissed on a kid. Man, wait.
Oh my God.
But he pissed on a kid. Man, I feel so conflicted, 'cause I know he's a bad guy, but he's so musically gifted. Man, I know what he's done, but I'm like, so what? I'm drunk.
I like
That's
that.
good.
And it's just about, struggling with having to get past all the terrible things R. Kelly has done to be able to enjoy his music.
Yeah.
And is it worth it?
Yeah.
You're just drunk.
That's some deep stuff
Yeah,
right there.
There you go. I kind of
Yeah.
butchered it, but it's pretty good.
And the
You guys get
actual
point.
song
Maybe we
is
can
good.
do a collab.
Yeah, let's do a collab.
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah. Get me in the booth.
A little
I'll have to
KGX.
turn my headphones way up.
Yeah.
And I'll
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
and Michael.
He's a big
I'll
watcher.
watch and shake off.
Yeah. He loves that.
Yeah, guys, make sure you check out the Michael Cera show, and thank you for checking out this show. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok at jakin.off.podcast, and email anything at all to jakin.off.podcast at gmail.com. Other than that, I love you. I love you so much.
Thank you for listening.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
Shake Off Nation.
We love you.